Hello, 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 beautiful souls. I hope you've been well and all is well in all your way. It has been a while because I had told you I want to exit the corporate world so that now I can become a full-time spiritual teacher, light worker, and a star seed. Now here I am. I am now a full-time spiritual teacher, life coach, motivational speaker. Now I am all yours. I'm not monkey business everywhere. Now I am all yours. And also no, you can book me. I usually make bookings. Okay. So no, I'm free. I can be able to move around and talk to people and counsel people and advise people spiritually or just in everyday life. Because now we were given that gift of sons of Issachar. We are able to predict what will come, and we are able to counsel people, and we know what happens behind the scene. We know so much. So if you have a problem that is giving you a headache, you can talk to me. And if you have a group, you can call me. We can talk. And I'm all yours now. Now, today I want to talk to you about the split of that is coming on the 28th March 2025, because I've been preaching everywhere on YouTube, TikTok about the new earth, the Uthamaki Wa Thaayu, and also introducing the king who is coming, King Harbinger from Mount Kenya. Also, this is the revival, Kenyan revival. I told you Kenyan revival, it was not coming through the church. No, Kenyan revival was coming through Mount Kenya, Tena Teru, Kirima ya Kirinyaga. Okay, that is where the new earth 5D is coming from, and the king Harbinger is coming from Murima. Yes, it's coming from Udhaya, near a river called Ikira. He's a young guy. He's dirty, so prepare to be ruled by a Gen Z. Now, even if he's young, he's very anointed. God has given him the sword of the spirit to rule with it. So you see, so don't you dare underestimate him just because of his age. That guy is anointed. He's very, very, very anointed. And he's very, very wise. God gave him the wisdom that he gave Solomon. And God will be ruling behind the scene. God will be God will be using King Harbinger's mouthpiece to talk to people and to rule the whole world. Because King Harbinger will rule the whole world from Kenya. Let me repeat this because it's so crucial. King Harbinger will be ruling the whole world, the whole universe from Kenya, from Kirima, Kiakirenyaga. Yes. I'm telling you the change that is coming, you have never seen it. Because the earth usually changes its cycle after 17 million years. Yes, that is when the earth changes its cycle. I told you we have 4 cycles. We have the golden age of Satya Yuga, the Messianic kingdom, where we are ruled by God through a king, like now King Harbinger, who is coming. That is the first Yuga. We have the second Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, which is it's ruled by ordinary people. Tetra Yuga, it's also ruled by ordinary people. And then we have the worst yoga, which we are in now, which is ending on the 28th March. That is Kali Yoga. Kali Yoga system is ruled by the beast system. Okay? Yes, the devil himself is the one who is in control of the Kali Yoga system. That is why you saw God was not moving mightily in the Kali Yoga age, because it was not his age. And remember, in the cosmos, in the spiritual realm, they follow the rules to the tip. They don't bypass rules the way us here we bypass rules. They follow them to the tip. Not because it was not God's age, the Kali Yoga age. That is why God was not able to move mightily. He was able to move mightily to those people who discerned the cosmos, those people who could hear and could see the spiritual realm. Okay, but that is why so many people are wallowing in misery. There were wars, diseases, poverty, everything bad you can ever think of in this Kali Yoga system, because it was not God's age. It was the beast system's age, which is ending on 28th March 2025. Mark that date. It's very important. Now, and then now because now the earth has finished all the 4 cycles. That is why now it's bouncing back to the first cycle, the golden age of Satya Yuga, the Messianic kingdom, where God rules the world through a king called King Harbinger. Okay, I hope now we are together and now we are understanding each other, and now you know how the earth works. The law of times and seasons. We have 4 cycles, 4 yugas, and then we have 12 ages. Ages last for 2,000 years. Ages are not that long, but yoga lasts for millions and millions and millions of years. In fact, Kali Yoga is the shortest, but it's somehow long. But the longest is this. We are going to the golden age of Satya Yoga, the Messianic kingdom. It's very, very long. It will stay, and it's a very good yoga. It's the best yoga. This yoga, there will be a lot of love. There won't be any poverty. There will be order, because the King Harbinger, is coming to rule with the feminine energy rule. It's called matriarch rule, where everybody is taken care of. Because I told you, the universe is abundant. God is abundant. There's enough for everybody. But now the problem is the age of Kali Yoga. Some people are so greedy. Yeah, some people are so greedy. They used to take everything and leave other people with nothing. That is why you could see some people are very rich, some people are very poor. Because the earth does not have balance. Because of some people who are so selfish, they have looted everything and they left others to wallow in misery. But now in the age of the golden age of Satya Yoga, there will be equality. King Harbinger is coming to bring balance and equality. Nobody will ever suffer. You will never see a beggar anywhere. Beggars will be a thing of the past. Okay? And then we will all be worshipping one God. Now let me give you some bad news, because it will be some bad news to some people. Churches are closing. All churches will be closed down. Yes, and there will be made rehabilitation centers for people who are still stuck in their old earth 3D, the collapsing age. Okay, so you see, the churches are going down. Politics is also going down. Yes. Okay, King Harbinger will appoint rulers, because he will rule the whole world. He will appoint rulers. All the kingdoms on earth are going down. We'll only have one kingdom. This one that is coming, the Messianic kingdom. All kingdoms are going down. Okay, there won't be any election ever again. Yes. Now Kenya, 2022 was your last general election. Because King Harbinger is not coming through election. King Harbinger was handpicked by God himself. He anointed him. He called him before he was even born. And also, he sent Kikuyu elders, Adwanyo Bayamobi, to go and pour oil on him, because he's the chosen one, and they did. So you see, King Harbinger will take office just like that, because he's the chosen one. He's the anointed one. We don't have any election in Kenya again. So you better get out of politics, because now politics is not taking you anywhere. The earth is changing, the frequency is changing, everything is changing. We will never have politics again until the day the age of the golden age will end. And by the time the golden age ends, we won't be here. Other generations will be here. So you see, we will never see any elections again. This is the 2022 election was our last election. But all the problem is those people who are not working on themselves, those who are not knowing themselves from the solar level, because you have to raise your frequency and vibration. Because I told you, everything is energy, and energy is everything. If you want to ascend to the new earth, you have to know thyself, know who you are from the soul. You see, so that you can be able to raise your frequency, vibrations, and energy, so that you can attract the new earth, because we are attracting the new earth. We are not just going there. And now when King Harbinger comes, King Harbinger will rule with Torah. Yes, you can remember Torah in the Old Testament. He will rule with that Torah. So many things are changing. We will tell you bit by bit as they come. Yeah, it will be a brand new world. And it will be orderly, because now King Harbinger is coming to rule with matriarch rule system, where everybody is taken care of, where even if you have a small shamba, that shamba will reproduce until you are like, wow, you will never go hungry again. We will all have enough. And then another thing, God will show King Harbinger, where the wealth of the nations is hidden in Kenya. Because Kenya is the richest country in the world. Kenya can feed the whole world. Yes, you had me right. Because some wealth of the nations are hidden in the Mozambican belt. The Mozambican belt is where there's something that is called Mozambican belt that it passes through African countries. But now the place that it has passed in Kenya, the volcano, the underground is very hot. And you know minerals, they like hot places. Now I'm telling you, the wealth of the nation is like this, in that spot. Yes. So you see, Kenya will feed the whole world. Trust me on this. Kenya is becoming a superpower. Kenya is becoming a kingdom. Because the headquarters of King Harbinger will be in Kenya, in Mount Kenya, Murima. Now, remember our parents, Gekoyo and Mombi? Gekoyo and Mombi were called by Gai wa Kirinyaga in Mount Kenya, in Mount Zion. And Gekoyo was told, look, stand here at the top of the mountain and look. Wherever your eyes will reach, I have given you and your generations. And that prophecy was prophesied by Muga wa Kifiro, the prophet of our time. This prophet was bad news. He's the prophet of prophets. Everything that he ever prophesied came to pass. And this is the last this was one of the last prophecies he prophesied. And he even gave us a hint that the day we will see Gong Hills has been the SGR, the snake has passed through Gong Hills. We will know that the kingdom of God is at hand. It's coming. And the day we will see the SGR has been unable to pass through Mount Longonot, we will know the new earth, Uthamaki Wa Thaayu ne wa Rogama. Yes, the Messianic kingdom, the golden age is here. The Kenyan revival is here. So you see, sorry, you are given all the signs. And now the time has come for the kingdom to stand. So prepare from 29th March 2025. The kingdom of heaven will be here. Yes, the will of God shall be done here on earth as it is in heaven. The new earth, the Uthamaki Wa Thaayu will come first in April. In 29th March. Then King Harbinger will come anytime from June. He will take office. Yes, and now he will transform everything. Kenyans will stop crying because now your savior is coming. God has heard your prayers, and because of the law of times and season, the system is changing. Because the Kali Yoga of oppression, corruption, everything negative is going down, and the Messianic kingdom is rising. Yes, the King Harbinger comes from the dynasty of Solomonic and Davidic dynasty. Okay, where Yeshua HaMashiach came from. Yeshua HaMashiach is the real son of God. Jesus is not the real son of God. Jesus was created by Emperor Constantine in 325 AD. Everything was changed. Everything happened in Africa. Even the Bible is African. The original Bible, the Aramaic, is African. But it was changed, and they changed also the location. You have to wake up and go and become a truth seeker. Because all these lies of Kali Yoga are the ones that are draining you and making you suffer in the old earth, 3D. And if you don't wake up, you will be left in the 3D, wallowing in misery. Yes, and now it will reach a point when you will be wiped out and you will take another rebirth. The law of reincarnation of souls is called the law of samsara, because you have stuck in the wheel of karma and in the wheel of samsara. You will be now born again, so that now you can at least ascend yourself to higher frequencies and you can match to the new earth by force. So you see, you don't want to be wiped out. Even me, I don't want you to be wiped out. That is why God sent us, the light workers, the 144, so that we can come and enlighten you and wake you up from your sleeping state, give you the truth, because the truth will always set you free. And my people perish for lack of knowledge and ignorance. You are very ignorant. Wherever we tell you the earth is changing, we are moving to the new earth. Uthamaki Wa Thaayu. You are saying tuko jaba. Wewe endelea tu hapo kusema tuko jaba. Tutaona hiyo jaba yako itakufikisha wapi. Yes, from April onwards, tutaona hiyo jaba yako unaimba hapo. It will take you where. You have to have an open mindset and have a positive mindset. And when you are told something, instead of start saying people are kojaba, you go do your own research. work on yourself and open your spiritual eyes and your spiritual ears so that you can see in the spirit and you can see whether we are jabba, we are lying. Before you start coming here to tell us tuko jabba, you go do your own research, because you will perish because of ignorance and because of pride. Yes, because you want to just to have a closed mindset. You don't want to open up to new things. You just want to get to stick on your comfort zone, wallowing there in misery, complaining about the government. Kasongo did this, Kasongo did that. Leave Kasongo alone. Kasongo is not going. Kasongo, God will deal with him together with the King Harbinger. You leave Kasongo alone. You concentrate on you. Yes. Concentrate on you, because you, when Kasongo is going down, if you don't concentrate with yourself, you will go down with that Kasongo. Okay, so you better wake up to this spirituality and know who you are, whose you are, where you are going, why you are here, and where you are going after this. Because I told you, death is not your last destination. You are a soul, a spiritual being of light. Okay, and a soul never dies. A soul is eternal. A soul is immortal. Let me give you a good example so that you can know where I'm coming from. You remember when we had Mandamano, when the Gen Zs were being killed and thrown to that Kware Dam. Remember there's a lady whose sister was killed and she was thrown to the dam, the Kware Dam site. And her sister, who was alive, she came to the news media and told people to help her look for her sister in Kware, the dam site. Because her sister is coming to their relatives and to her every night, telling them to help her because she's in a dump site and she's feeling cold. Did you ever ask yourself what was happening? It's because only the body of the sister died, but the soul is there. Because that soul had not gone to the afterlife dimension. That soul was just wallowing here. Because it did not know it's a soul. It did not know who it is. That is why it was just wallowing and trying to communicate to people, telling people, go get me out of the dump site. You see, because a soul is eternal, a soul is immortal, a soul never dies. That is why that sister was able to communicate to her sister, and they found that the sister's body in Kware. Yes, that is why you usually hear dead people talk. No, dead people do not talk. Their souls, they are the ones that talks, because their souls don't die. Because a soul is energy and love. And remember, energy cannot be destroyed. Energy can only be transmuted to another form, but it cannot die. So you see, so you better work on yourself before it's too late. Because March 29 is not very far. It's very near. And you see the way this year is going. In a kanyaga kubwa kubwa. Yes. So you better prepare yourself. Follow us light workers. We show you the way. Because we were sent. That is what God said. The new earth is not coming through the church. He will handpick people. Me, in fact, when he handpicked me, I told him I'm not going. Because me, I'm not a pastor. I don't know anything. But God said, you are the one I want. You are the one I have chosen. And I refused. That is when shit went down in my life. I had to, my life happened like Jonah's life. You remember Jonah, the way he was swallowed by a whale? Me, I was swallowed by life. My life was upside down. I lost my marriage, I lost my job, I lost everything. I became a beggar in 1 week just because I refused to come and proclaim the new earth and say the earth is changing and say King Harbinger is coming. When I went to tell God I'll take the assignment, hey, I had seen fire. Unajua fire, moto. I had seen fire before I took my assignment. God showed me fire. That's why I came to announce that the earth is changing and King Harbinger is coming. The Uthamaki Wa Thaayu, the new earth 5D. Because we were handpicked. And God was not choosing the qualified. He was choosing his chosen ones. Yes. People who are unknown, people who just came from nowhere, people who are do not even go to church, people who are just there. Like me, I was just there. But he told me, I will take you to my Holy Spirit school. I will educate you. And he did that. He educated me for 5 years. He enlightened me with so many things. He opened my spiritual eyes, my spiritual ears, everything. He taught me everything himself. And that is why I'm here today. So that I can teach you what he taught me. And I can tell you what he told me. So that you can prepare and you can be able to ascend yourself to the new earth 5D. So Kenyans, be alert. and be awake. Stop sleeping on in the old earth 3D, because it's collapsing, and we don't want to lose you because of your ignorance. So follow us, light workers. Subscribe to my channel, because I have taught everything. Go through my videos when you are free. Find time. I know you are busy. I'm also busy, but you have to find time for your sake, for your soul. Find time for your soul and for your family, because even your family, we don't want to lose you. So, okay, find time so that you can save yourself and you can save your kids. Because when you learn, you go and teach your kids. Yes, and everybody will know who they are, whose they are, why they're here, and where they're going after this. Okay? Now, I hope you're together. And now, at least now you understand what is the new earth, what is Uthamaki Wa Thaayu, and who is King Harbinger. King Harbinger is from Solomonic and the Vedic dynasty. The Yeshua HaMashiach dynasty. He's the one coming to rule on behalf of God. God will be ruling behind the scene, because you know God is a spirit. He will be ruling behind the scene of King Harbinger. But King Harbinger will be given that mantle, that sword. It's called the sword of the spirit, to be ruling with it. And when King Harbinger comes, he will call for judgment. The wicked will face the sword, and the righteous will go to the promised land of milk and honey. So prepare yourself and work on yourself, so that you won't be left behind. When we are ascending to the new earth, you will ascend with us, and we will go and sing their buhaha, and we'll always sing buhaha moments in our lives, just because of knowledge, which is power, just because we have healed our soul wounds and our soul traumas, and now we can ascend as free souls, free humans, to the new earth 5D, because 5D is so cool. It's a heaven on earth. So I don't want you to miss this opportunity. So work on yourself. The information is here on YouTube. Just follow us and listen to what we have to tell you. Start working on yourself slowly, baby steps. And I'm telling you, you will be spared. When King Harbinger comes with his sword to call for judgment, he will spare you, because he knows you are working on yourself. And even if you have not reached the advanced stage, but you are still there, baby steps. You are still advancing yourself as a soul. Okay, so that is all for today. Sending you all lots of love and light. And remember to subscribe to my channel today. Hit that notification bell, so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first one to know. Okay, and nothing will ever pass you by, because knowledge is power, and knowledge will set you free. So for now, that is all for today. Take good care of yourself, and always keep a positive mindset. See you.